Russia's president says he wants talks with Western countries as tensions rise over Russian troops near the Ukrainian border. Vladimir Putin is demanding guarantees from NATO that it will never expand eastward. He also says Moscow's activity near the Ukrainian border is only in response to external threats. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will meet with Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Stockholm on Thursday. NATO is warning of serious consequences against any hostile acts by Russia. Moscow has been deploying troops to the region and holding military drills. Ukraine's president said direct talks with Moscow may be the only way to ease tensions. Stuart Smith has more now from Moscow.
Another military drill on top of troop movements which Russia has not explicitly said are going on, but indeed another 10,000 troops taking part in these winter drills, around 30 sites around the Ukraine border in the east and also Crimea to the south where these operations are ongoing. Ukraine now estimates around 100,000 Russian troops surround Ukraine and to some extent, and that's why Ukraine is so worried. NATO has said it also has reason to believe that this is a force which could potentially invade. It's seeing signs such as disinformation campaigns in Ukraine about the way the Ukrainian government operates. It's seen claims that from Russia that Ukraine could attempt to invade and try and take back the eastern Donbass region by force, and the United States and NATO, this is all a way for Russia to potentially justify acting first in the face of what Russia would call Ukrainian aggression, but that could just be a setup. We heard President Putin's main concern about exactly what's going on with the NATO situation.
The threat on our western borders is really growing. We have talked about this repeatedly. Just look how close to Russian borders the military infrastructure of the North Atlantic Alliance came. We take this more than seriously. In this situation, we are taking adequate military and technical measures. I would say once again, it's not us who is threatening anybody. To accuse us of this is really shifting the blame. It's irresponsible to say the least.
The United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken says there's no certainty about what Russia may get up to, but one thing's clear, he says, for him, the idea that Ukraine represents a threat to Russia would be a bad joke if it weren't so serious. He says NATO is not a threat to Russia, it's a defensive alliance with no intent to harm Russia, and that every step they take is defensive in nature, and its alliance partners have no desire to escalate the situation. He says he would like to see things all sorted out through dialogue. The Minsk agreement, a 13-point plan negotiated between Ukraine, Russia and other Western states about how exactly to end this conflict. He says if Russia does choose to invade, then in his words, high-impact economic measures that they have refrained from using so far will be applied. We don't know exactly what those are, but Antony Blinken said when he sees Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Thursday, he will make it very clear what those sanctions or other economic measures could be.